So now we will see input attribute form method in input field. So guys, basically the input form method attribute defines the HTTP method for sending the form data to the action URL. So basically we have two types of HTTP method. One is get and another is post. So basically the get request helps us in order to send the data by enclosing the data within the URL itself, and the user can see what are the different values of the parameters that is being passed to the server. And the other HTTP method, that is post request, does not allow the parameters to be displayed inside the URL. And guys, these are the two types of HTTP methods that we can use while we are sending the form data to the server. So whenever you are sending certain sensitive data such as password or any other personal information, it is recommended that you use the post method of the HTTP request so that it is not being displayed inside the URL when the user clicks on the submit button. Now guys, it is very important to note that the attribute overrides the method attribute of the form element. So basically inside the form tag we have the attribute, that is method attribute, which can be the get request or the post request. But explicitly if we provide the form method attribute inside the submit button inside the form, then that particular value will override the value that is being provided to the form tag over here. So basically the form method attribute works with the following input types, that is submit and image. So guys, let us check this with the help of examples in VS Code over here. So previously we had written certain lines of code. In this case we have a paragraph, that is below content is in HTML form, and then we have a form tag over here inside which we have the method of the post request. So guys, in this case the values of the parameters, that is this input field having the name, that is f name, will not be displayed inside the URL when the user clicks on submit button. So I'll just remove this attribute, that is form enc type, that we had seen previously. So basically we have the value of method as post request over here, so we should not be able to see the value of the first name inside the URL when the user clicks on submit button. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page on the browser. So as you can see, we have below content is in HTML form and we have the label, that is first name over here. So let's say we provide the first name as John in this case, and when we click on submit, as you can see, we are not able to see the f name parameter inside the URL. That's because we have provided the post method over here. So guys, similarly we can also have the password input in this case. So let me just copy these lines of code and paste this over here after the first name, and in this case we will have the password as the input type, and the name attribute we will update it to password in this case, and the same value we will set it to the ID of the input tag as well. And for the for attribute of the label we will set it as password, and in this case we will change the label to password over here. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So now if we provide the first name as John and let's say we provide password as password in this case and click on submit, so basically the values are getting submitted to the server and it is also not getting displayed inside the URL, and that is how you should be using the post request in order to send certain sensitive data. In this case it is the password which is a sensitive data which should not be visible to other users. Now guys, how we can use the form method attribute inside the submit button. So currently as we have seen, the method type is post request, but can we override this method type? Yes, we can do so by using the form method attribute inside the submit button over here. So inside this particular input tag that is related to submit button, we can have the form method in this case, and for this form method attribute we can simply set it as get request. So guys, basically what we are telling the form to do is pass these values, that is the first name and the password, as the get request so that those values can be seen inside the URL. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So now if we try to provide the first name and password, let us see what happens. So when we provide John as the first name and password as the password value in this case, and when we click on submit button over here, as you can see, f name is equal to John and password is equal to password is getting displayed over here inside inside the URL, and this is the functionality of the get request, which is the HTTP method inside the form. So guys, basically we were able to override this value of the method, that is equal to post, with the help of the form method over here, which we set it as get in this case, inside this particular submit button. Let us now do the reverse of this. I'll remove this particular attribute, that is the form method, and simply we will have the get request as the method attribute inside the form tag over here. So guys, basically by default we will be sending the labels as the part of URL now. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So now if we provide the first name, that is programming in this case, and password as pass in this case, and when we click on submit button, by default the first name and the password are getting passed as the part of the URL. That's because we have set the method type as get request over here. And what if we provide the form method over here once again? So we provide the form method with the value as post this time. That's because we don't want the password to be displayed as the part of the URL while sending the data to the server. So this time we are setting the form method attribute as post value. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. And now if we provide the first name, that is programming, and password as pass in this case, let me click on submit. So as you can see, the data is being submitted to the server and we are no longer able to see the data as part of the URL. That's because we have set the form method as post inside the submit button. So basically this particular attribute is overriding the value of the method attribute that we had set while defining the form tag in this case. So guys, comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to the channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is input attribute form target in input field. So stay tuned.